How you guys doing? I'm out and about and I'm driving, guys, so I'll be glancing here and there. Hi, everyone. You guys see the title? How you doing? Are we living above our means, guys? That's a good question we need to ask ourselves if we are. Are we living above our means? When we do that, family, we bring unwanted stress in our lives. Okay, guys? When you live beyond your means, you put on this facade like everything is perfect, or as that saying goes, fake it till you make it. Yeah, we want to be careful with that, guys. We want to be careful with that because eventually you will be found out. You see? Putting on this, hold on, guys, these people driving crazy. Putting on this facade as if you got more than what you can afford. You know, making people think you living high off the hog all the time. You can't even afford the house you're living in. You might not even be living in a house. You may be living in an Airbnb. You see, you got a lot of credit cards that you're robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, living above your means, guys. Living above your means could be detrimental because eventually you will be found out. You will be found out, or either you would bring unwanted stress into your life. We got to watch people. They got children in the middle of the busy highway, not highway, but busy street. You know. But yeah, guys, how y'all doing? Are we living above our means, guys? We don't want to do that. Because the only person that hurts is you hurt yourself when you do that. Okay? Because a lot has been going on in the media about people. We put on this facade. When I say facade, people want to give the impression that they are more than what they are, that they have a gang of money, they live in these extravagant homes or housing. All the time, people are struggling, lying, deceiving people. You know, so people can find, so people can find favor in them, guys. You see? And in the end, when it comes down to it, it ain't what you think. People start praising people because of what we assume that a person may have. And all the time, they're not even living the life that they portray. You get what I'm saying, guys? So that's why I say be careful. You got to find out about people. Find out who you follow, who you following. And be careful with people that, you know, hold on, guys. These people are driving. I have to kind of take a look and slow down and see if these people know how to drive. And guys, yeah, people try to impress people. And we see things. We're very visual. So when we see things, we become impressed by that because if person put on a particular facade, and if we become impressed by that, sometimes we gravitate towards that. People try to win you over because what you see sometimes ain't what you get. What you see sometimes ain't what you get. And another thing I want to bring and alert my family about, another action to call, and this is meeting people. You have to be careful, people, who you bring in your circle. You have to be careful who you bring in your home. And you have to pay attention to your surroundings. When you're driving, guys, always look in the mirror. Make sure ain't nobody following you. Okay, guys? When you go into a setting, whether you go into a nightclub or whatever, pay attention around you. People can be watching you, you don't even know it. You see? And then be careful when people approach you wanting to buy you drinks or wanting to befriend you. You see? And don't be a public figure. And see, sometimes people let their guard down, thinking that because you got a lot of people that like you, that you don't think people will hurt you or harm you. You see? You have to be careful, family. Because people prey on people. Some people are predators. They prey on people. And you see what I'm saying? And sometimes that thing come back to hunt us when we live above our means and we want to fake it till we make it, or we want to fool people like we bigger and better than what we really are. Because sometimes that can come back to hunt you. You see what I'm saying? You can draw the wrong people in your circle. You see? And we have to be careful with these so-called friends. Even like with a particular YouTuber now. Things are under investigation. It should be. It should be investigated where this man went when he left his apartment. Who was around him, wherever he was, and picked his friend up, or this person. I don't even know if he knew this person. All of that needs to be investigated. You see? How long did he known this person? You know, get the surveillance tape of the club or wherever setting he was at. Get all that. Because a lot of time we have to be careful, people, because when that person lose their life or something tragic happened to that particular person, then you find people being a spokesperson for that person. You have to be careful with that. Because we don't know if he or she may have had anything to do with a person leaving here. Because I've seen many stories where you get a lot of people that have a lot to say about somebody that's no longer with us, then come to find out they had something to do with it. You see what I'm saying? So be careful, people, who you call your friends, who you're in association with, and you have to be careful how you mislead people as well. You understand? You have to be careful. That's why I tell you, what comes out of your mouth, be careful. Don't intentionally try to hurt people. Don't intentionally try to bring a race of people down. You know, as African American people, I feel we have the hardest as a race of people. So why would you choose that particular race to put down and to mock? And you talk about your statistic. Yeah, some of your statistics can be true, but we're talking about that race of people had some struggles. You know, how things are being prevented. You know, things are used to be prevented from us back in the day. You see, things have changed. Things have changed. Okay, guys? We didn't have the privilege that some of the other people had back in the day. All right? So I just tell you guys, we have to be careful. There's something else I want to say, but I'm going to have to be careful with the words that I choose to speak about. Okay, guys? If you guys have not subscribed to my page yet, go ahead and subscribe to my page. Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV. I don't even know if I can get in here. All these people up in here. Okay, guys? I want to bring you some more cutting edge information. How y'all doing? What is this? Put something in her drink when she woke up. She was in the... Hold on. Yeah, do you guys see these comments? Because I want to be able to... Hold on. Let me read some of these comments before I go inside of here. Bear with me for just a second, guys. Let me read some of these comments. I want to be able to let you guys see these comments. Are you able to see these comments? Top chat. Some messages such as potential live chat. All messages are visible. Super chat members. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys can see these messages. I hope you can. But I'm trying to read them myself. Okay, guys. I don't know why I can't see these messages, guys. I wanted to read your comments. Okay, but I can't see them, guys, so I don't know why not. Okay. Here we go. Hi, what is your name? Rashid. You said put something in her drink when she woke up. She was in the owner and he had raped her and a lot of people were standing around her. She went to the hospital and they found drugs in her blood. What you say, baby? What? Hold on, baby. Hold on. You talking some stuff now. You said You are so right, Maya. Oh, you said your best friend went to a club and she met a guy, and we offered to buy her a drink. The mistake she did, she left her drink when she went to the bathroom, and she didn't know this guy. Yeah, guys, you have to be careful with that. You got to be careful in your where you are and who you're with in your surroundings. You said he put something in her drink, and then when she woke up, she was in the corner, and he had raped her, and a lot of people were standing around her. She went to the hospital, and they found drugs in her blood. Wow. See there? Guys, you have to be careful going, and don't let nobody, I don't let people offer me drinks. I mean, I have to be, you can't go buy me no drink and bring it to me. You can't do that. Okay, guys? Now, I don't know what kind of relationship people may have with other people in their surroundings. I just think it's safer for you to go and buy your own drink. You see what I'm saying? Unless you know the person that you're with. And then, too, you have to be careful with that, guys. You have to be careful with people buying you stuff and bringing it to you. It's just not safe anymore these days. Okay, guys? You have to be careful. And you have to be careful, you know, just pay attention to your surrounding. And if you don't have anybody that you know, that you trust, that you want to go out with, or that environment that you know is safer, if you don't know anything about that environment, you may take a rain check on that. Okay, guys? You may need to take a rain check on that. But I'm just saying, guys, just be careful about your surroundings. Also, let's not live above our means. Sometimes we put ourselves under tremendous stress when we do that, because we'll be living a lie. Okay? We'll be living a lie, and eventually you will be found out. Okay, guys? I do have more juicy content coming up, but I just want to share that with you guys, because a lot of things are brewing in the air as it relates to you know, one of the YouTubers that passed away. I'm sure they're gonna do they need to do an autopsy. If somebody try to convince the family not to do an autopsy, that should be questionable, guys. They try to say the man doesn't have money, but I beg to differ. I don't know if somebody could have swindled his estate and stole it that quick. You see what I'm saying? You know, you rise to fame real quick, but then you can fall. You know, see what I'm saying? So if you're not sure who you are dealing with, you know, will they do an investigation to determine if he got sick and really fell ill from an internal sickness, or will it be that somebody could have spiked up his drink or gave him something or shot him? They need to look at the skin to see, make sure ain't no needle puncture holes or puncture wounds on that skin, to make sure ain't nobody inject him with anything. You see what I'm saying? Under the fingernail, under the nail, or whatever. Put something in his drink to knock him out, and then they could have shot him with something. You never know what kind of game people playing. When people think that you got money and you've risen to a particular level, and you've spewed certain things that people is not in agreement with or angry with you about, you have to walk lightly. You see what I'm saying? You got to walk lightly. And then you hear people talking about there was material that was taken from them, that was stolen, and a particular person used this to rise to, you know, to the top, rise to fame. So you have to be careful of who you cross out here, people. That's why I tell you, don't let this money or trying to gain money get you to do something so despicable and something that is questionable. I always like to use that word, questionable. You see what I'm saying? You can put your life in danger by doing that. How you doing, Miss Pearlie? Good evening. Yes, how you doing, darling? Hello, chatting with Patty. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to Patricia E. Jackson, guys, and do that. If you like the video, click the like. That helps the algorithm. I can't even get it right. It helps the algorithm, guys. And also keep your notification bell on, so whenever I do go live, you will get first-hand information on that. But it's a lot of things brewing in the air, guys. It's all over YouTube. It's all over YouTube. But it's just a lesson for us, guys. We have to be careful what we say, how we treat people. People don't forget that, especially if you have a group of people, such as black women or any race or group of people, you want to be careful the things you say and how you treat people. You have to be, because people are watching. People are listening, especially if you gain a mass amount of followers and you say things that are just seem to be cruel. And people don't forget that. They don't forget that. And you must, if you actually gain some kind of notoriety and become a public figure, guys, you can't let your guard down. You always have to be on watch. You need to have some security. You need to be on guard about a lot of stuff. Don't let your guard down, because people catch you slipping. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. So, guys, we want to live above. We don't want to live above our means. How you doing, guys? P.O., you said, Poe. Hey, babe, how you doing? How you doing, sweetie? Thank you for my roses in my heart. I'm sure, guys, you probably know a lot of people that have lived above their means, living in a house that they can't afford. You see what I'm saying? They got to go out here, sell their soul, sell their body just to make ends meet. I mean, hey, people got their own way of making their own money. You see, they got credit cards up the ante. They get one card to pay off the other card. You see? And then that's when the thievery come in. You see, you run game and promise people things that you can't deliver. Then you start stealing money from those folks to pay what you owe, because you can't afford to keep that lifestyle up. I'm just saying, guys, when we live above our means, we start doing things that are a little bit more treacherous to stay afloat. We have to be careful, guys, because I see this even now, not even as a YouTuber. I see people, buying these expensive cars. No, they can't afford it. Go out here and get these luxury high homes and can't afford it. Or go live in an Airbnb and can't afford it. Sometimes people live in extended Airbnb, just be living there. Then they try to encourage others to get in on the deal so they can afford their lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? People lose themselves, guys, when they trying to gain riches. How y'all doing? Nikki Nicole, chatting with Patty. Yeah. They lose themselves. They start becoming more and more treacherous and dangerous when it comes time to get money. That's why you see some of these young new YouTubers, what I mean by young, just started off. That's why you see some of them keep nitpicking at certain people, because they got to keep trying to keep these few dollars coming in. You see? You see how ugly it gets when you're in need of money? You have to lie to the whole world, and then you start creating a terrorist group, a cult. You see what I'm saying? And then these people, I heard, and then these people become like you. They breed hate. You see what I'm saying? We don't want to do that, guys. We don't want to do that, because there is a God. I tell you, when I see people moving a particular direction, and if it's wrong, I can tell you, it's just like I can see it clear as day. It ain't going to last long. It is not going to last long. The thing about what I just saw about somebody just passed, the man was in full force about the things that he was saying, and a lot of people believe what he was doing and saying. He was going, he worked hard at doing it, trying to gain subscribers, and gain them too. And then they said the person was worth $4 million. And it don't seem like, and then he ain't get a chance to even spend none of that money. Not that money that they claim that he, well, I can't say he didn't spend none of the money. What I will say, they say his worth is $4 million. Here it is, worked that hard, did all that, and he ain't even with us. See what I'm saying, guys? Sell your soul and what you gain in return. You see what I'm saying? Guys, we got to be careful, baby. We got to be careful. Be careful. It feels so good to just do the right thing. To me, it does. All right, guys. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Let me see what's going on. Let me read some of these comments. All right, what you say? They are living to be accepted by people. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. It's that this acceptance of people, and sometimes people will do what it takes to gain that acceptance from other people. You know what I'm saying? They say they don't like this. They try to put particular people down and say, you don't qualify, you don't meet the mark, and all the time they living a lie. Living a lie. Living a lie, guys. Eventually comes out. You can only hide so long. It eventually shows its ugly, real ugly head, guys. How y'all doing out there? I know we got a lot of live chats going on right about now. I ain't gonna hold you guys up too long because I got to go in here. But I'm going to be doing another live pretty soon. And I'm going to do some more research and review so I can come back and we can talk more about what's going on in these YouTube streets, guys. But I just want to tell you guys, let's not live above our means, guys, because we won't be hurting nobody but ourselves, okay? All right? You know, don't live a lie, and don't con nobody and live a lie and try to steal from people. You see what I'm saying? Don't hurt people. Don't be trying to hurt people just so people can, you know, so you can gain friends or subscribers. That ain't the word I really wanted to say, but for lack of better words, yeah. For lack of better words, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Be careful about your surrounding people. People are watching. The more you gain notoriety, the more eyes are on you, guys. You see? And don't be so quick because somebody want to buy you a drink at the club. You just, oh yeah, honey, give me a... No. If you have to sit at the bar, sit at the bar and purchase your own drink. You see? Just because somebody want to buy you a drink, that's nothing big. Have your own money, buy your own. Buy your own. You see? It's dangerous out here, people. And bring a friend with you sometimes, okay? Get to know these people. And don't take people in your house. Don't bring people to your house. Get your around there, y'all. Get to know people. Okay? So I got to go in here, guys. But don't live above your means. If you can't afford that lifestyle that you want, you work hard at it. You can. You can get it if you work hard. And all this talking about this six-figure, this six-figure, that. Don't nobody want to hear that. What I'm telling you, work hard at what you want. You can get what you want. If that's the man you want, you can work. If you guys have something in common, and if he wants to respect you, he's interested in you, hey, go for it. Whether you got 1, 2 kids, don't let nobody brainwash you and tell you you're not worthy. You're worthy of whatever you put your mind to. Whatever you put your mind to. Other people doing it, they faked it till they established themselves at a certain level. You see what I'm saying? Why you can't work hard and set some goals for yourself? You can do the same thing. You can do that. You are worthy. People telling you about this 1 through 10 and the 6-figure this, and people be living a lie. And then hear people out here in the world trying to live like they want us to believe that they're living. And all the time you could be missing out on opportunities of someone that could be your husband, of a mate. You see what I'm saying? Or of a particular job that you can get and you can establish yourself and move to a different level with that job. Don't let nobody fool you with all this 6-figure this and high level this. You 1, 2, 3. Come on, people. This is garbage, people. It's a bunch of wolf tickets that people selling. People ain't living like that. That's a game that they playing with you. Like they say you got to play the game. That's a game. Don't be no fool. You got to be smarter than that. Don't allow yourself to be persuaded that way and be fooled and tricked and bamboozled. People is not even living this life that they claim that the way they say that you should live it. Because a lot of this is unrealistic. They tell you and try to put you down and keep you at bay, control you. And all the time they ain't living nowhere near like the life that they're trying to teach you that you should be living. Know your worth. I love you guys. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to my page. Patricia E. Jackson, also known as PatriciaE-TV. We will be coming back, guys, but I had to share that with you. Know your worth. Don't live above your means, because it's going to eventually, it's going to come out, and it's going to be shown, you know, what you can and can't afford. You'll be a much happier person if you be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Okay? Stop trying to impress these people that's trying to make you think that they, you know, you got to live this particular way to be happy. No. They ain't living it. They lying. Fooling you. That's why I tell you guys, we're visual creatures. We see people with a suit on. What they want us to see, the outward appearance. Check some of them records. See how they really living. Have they paid their child support off? Or had they gotten caught up on their child support? You see? What house they living in? Do they have a 6-figure? What's their education background? Educational background. People can say a lot of stuff. It ain't been proven. You ain't dug deep to see if this person telling the truth to you or not. And do your investigation. People living a lie. And that's how people get conned out their whole life saving. Because you listen to somebody because they trying to get something you got. Oh, I need 6-figure man. And they ain't even got 6 figures. But they may find out if you got it. That's why they ask questions. Are you married? How much you make? What's your educational background? They trying to find out you so they can get what you got. Don't be the fool. Start asking me all that. I get to wonder, why you asking me all that? What you got? They want to know what you have so they can steal what you got. Wake up, family. Ask me all the questions. Now, that's fine. You ask me questions if we trying to get to know. But you ain't got no right to ask me about what I got this and what I got that. It ain't none of your business. They trying to find out something. They're trying to get what you got. And all the time, they finding out, trying to find out somebody else stuff. Somebody was lurking and looking and trying to find out what they got. It's going to come out. It's going to come out, was he murdered or did he really die? Because they got some stuff out here. They give you some stuff and it'll dissolve in your system real quicker than to make it look like a heart attack. It won't even be a heart attack. Somebody been poison you or gave you something. You got to get a good autopsy person to go in there and do some research. Toxicologist or something like that. That's what they call them. Oh, see, I'm going to tell you another thing. I don't like parking beside vans either. See this van and pull up beside me? I don't like parking beside vans. I'm going to tell you, that's another thing, people. If somebody driving and look like a rape a man van, don't pull beside it. Because somebody could be in the back waiting as soon as you go to put your key in the thing, in the door. Somebody can open that side door, snatch you in their vehicle. And they gone with you. So be careful about parking beside van. I ain't parking beside no van. A van pull beside me, but they can pull off. I'm finna pull off. I ain't falling for that trick. One may say, girl, you paranoid. No, I ain't paranoid. I just wait. I pay attention. If you somewhere, family, and you want to get ready to park somewhere, if you see a van or something like something with tinted windows, don't pull beside it. Because somebody may be in that van waiting on you to get out. So they can snatch you in their van and pull off and you never be heard from again. That's why I say, family, pay attention to your surroundings. That look like a rape a man van, I ain't pulling up beside it. No. Gotta be careful, family. It's little stuff like that we take for granted. You can't take things for granted no more, family. You can't take things for granted no more. Yeah. But yeah, I love you guys. Go ahead and subscribe to my page. If you haven't subscribed to my page, guys, go ahead and subscribe to it. Patricia E. Jackson. I'm going to come back to you guys. I'm going to do some more research so I can come back with some more some more content so we can talk. The streets are hot. The streets are hot. And I just want to keep you guys abreast of what's going on. Stay alert, stay woke. And don't let nobody grade you and rate you this and try to belittle you. Have more love and respect for yourself than to try to seek help from somebody like somebody that that does something like that. You see what I'm saying? Go get some professional help. And don't let nobody try to put you down and make you feel low. You see what I'm saying? All the time they ain't living that life they living ain't real. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Stay woke and don't live above your means, because you ain't hurting nobody but yourself if you do that. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe. Keep your head up. Bye-bye.